something I've been waiting for just a bit, and that is I have a German first edition Blastoise from the base set that I sent in to CGC to get graded. This is something that Blastoise was my favorite of the evolutions from the original starters. I know Charizard's really, really popular, and I like Charizard a lot myself, but my favorite's Blastoise, and so I picked this up off eBay for what I felt like was actually a pretty good deal from what it looked like. The condition was pretty good, and the seller worked with me and accepted my offer, and so I was pretty happy with that. So much so I sent it into CGC for Express. I've got some other cards there. I've got a few on Standard that are currently being graded, and then some others in Economy that'll probably take a bit longer. I imagine maybe May by the time I get those. But CGC has definitely been really good. They've exceeded my expectations with their delivery, which I can't say the same for a certain other grading company currently, but I digress. When that finally comes back, then I'll reveal that and whatnot. But so I've already opened the box, and I know where the card is. It's about right here, and so I'm gonna pull it out slowly, and I'm gonna try to cover it so we make sure we don't see it. And then we're gonna do. There's the back side of it, so I'm going to do it like this, just so we can see. And so what are my predictions? Well, I thought it was in pretty good condition. The centering was pretty good. There was definitely some surface scratches on the hollow and a little bit of edge and corner wear. So, it's really, really hard to say. I mean, it was otherwise in pretty good condition. What I'm hoping for, I don't know if this is going to happen, but what I'm hoping for is a 7. I'm hoping for a 7. I want near mint. I would be absolutely ecstatic if I got that. I just, it's just really hard to say. I don't really know. The last time I sent in my, base set 2 Charizard and my Team Rocket first edition Charizard, they came back lower than I expected. So I'm setting my expectations low. I don't really know exactly. Could be less than that. I really don't know. It could be a 6. I've looked at 6s, and they seem worse condition than this. Again, I'm not a professional grader. I can't tell you exactly. But what I can tell you is that I'm going to be happy with no matter what I get, because this is a special card to me. And I do hope to one day own a first edition Shadowless as well. I don't know when that'll be. But it's just hard to justify spending that kind of money. But that's probably the pinnacle of the collectible card for me. I mean, I'm never gonna own a 10. I'm never gonna be able to convince myself to justify spending that kind of money. But I'd be very happy with a 7 or an 8. And those can run a few $1,000s or somewhere around there. It just kind of depends. Anyways, nonetheless, here we go. I'm nervous, but also excited. So let us see what we got. There it is, German. What? An 8? Oh my God! What? That is way better than I could have possibly. What? This is mine. Oh my God! I'm sorry. I'm really confused. I thought a 7 was like an optimal grade. An 8 is outstanding. The centering is good, as I thought it was. The surface, it had the scratches on the hollow, which you can probably see there and along there. Wow, I guess that's all it had though, because it's still got an 8 on surface. Corners 8.5. Yeah, edges I knew was going to get. I thought edges would get knocked more than that. Oh my God. I mean, let's take a look, right? Oh man, that's the one thing with the packaging they do is the cases. Okay, so you can see, the wear there. So that makes sense. Along the edges there, the corners a little bit. I mean, yeah, there and there. So I get there a little bit. So little nicks, but wow, an 8. That is outstanding. Oh my gosh, I am so unbelievable. I mean, I honestly, I would have felt exactly this way with a 7, but wow, that is just unbelievable. I'm so happy to add this to my collection. And I I really like CGC a lot. And for Blastoise, I especially wanted CGC because I love the slabs of CGC and it just matches so nicely with Blastoise with the blue. So, wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. I guess that all of my luck just got swallowed up. So I'm probably going to get really poor grades and everything else now because that is outstanding. Nonetheless, wow. Okay. Well, that's it for now. My next package coming back, I don't know. I'd say in the next couple weeks because it's currently being graded. So maybe even next week it'll ship out. Although this took a week to get here, even it was priority mail. The USPS was really slacking. But I've got 3 cards, and I sent in my base set 2 Charizard, which got an 8.5 the first time around. It was only half a point on any subgrade to get it to a 9. So I sent it back in, hoping for that 9. I sent in a 9.5 with 2 10s and 2 9.5s of my Eevee non-hollow Aquapolis. Really hoping to get that pristine 10. It just needs one of the other 2 9.5s to bump to a 10. It's not super, super likely, but I hope so. That would be really awesome. And then the last card that I sent in for the standard is my special delivery Pikachu, which I believe is, I sent it in sealed, so it was still sealed. The centering was a little bit off, so it's not going to get a 10, but 9.5 would be awesome. So we'll see what happens with that. So I'll be back next time with that. And yeah, thanks for joining me for this reveal. Oh my gosh, look at that beauty. Oh, I am so excited. So unbelievably excited. Whew. Okay, next time.